MLB baseball. So the Pirates, they sailed all over the LA Dodgers in this recent matchup. The Pirates won 10-6, and it was a match that needed to be seen. Man, it was very exciting. James, have you seen this game?
Yes. And I mean 10-6 for baseball, that's actually pretty high scoring. It
Oh
seems.
yeah, it was exciting. It was exciting from beginning to end, man. And just to start us off, man, are the Dodgers dodging wins right now because they have been losing back to back, man? What's going on? What do you think's going on with them?
I think they're probably just tired. I mean, maybe the season's been wearing on them at this point, and you have to wonder how much they have left in the tank.
Yeah, me too. I have no idea why the Dodgers are not playing like how we expect them to play, especially because all that money that they gave to Otani that we covered. You guys, if you want to watch that recent video, but we covered him, and in this matchup, he had a home run or two, but I know he can play better than what he's playing. For all that money that they gave him, they need to figure it out because this is the time where all the baseball teams need to be kind of on fire right now. You know what I mean? We talked about the Astros. They seem like they're getting it together. Um, yeah, definitely. If we could just get into the highlight plays of the game. So the pitcher Paul Skynes, he was throwing 100 miles per hour and striking people out until at least I would say the fifth inning, at least James. And then the second one is the missed rolling catch from the Dodgers in that second inning. James, that missed catch kind of really messed the Dodgers up. They seem really lazy in that game to me. I don't know if you kind of caught that vibe.
Yeah, I saw that for sure. And the Pirates ended up winning by 4 points. So
Yeah.
that's a statement, I feel like.
When we think of the Pirates, we don't think not saying that they're not good, but we're not just expecting them to be blowing out. It seemed like they had a personal issue with the Dodgers, the way they was hustling on defense and offense, the way that he was pitching. I mean, connecting like that it was amazing. It really was amazing to watch, man. But if we flip more on the Dodgers side, man, what was worse for the Dodgers, their offense or their defense, you think?
I mean, maybe you could blame the O in this one because they weren't, they were outscored. So if they can't put the points on the board, then what they do.
Yeah. For me, I would have to say their defense. And not saying that their offense needed work too, but their defense, they really lagged, James. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, if they would have had because most teams realize, you have to value defense more than offense, really, because that sets the tone at the end of the game. Because think about it, you could be scoring back to back. You get this team out, y'all scoring and y'all tied. Who's gonna score and stop the other team so they can end the game? You know what I mean? So I would have to say their defense. It like I said, lazy play, and it cost them the game at the end. Um, and then we can get. I'll say my player of the game, and then I'll let you say yours. So my player of the game is Paul Skynes, man. I'm gonna have to give it. Oh, Skins. I'm gonna have to get that to the Pirates, man. Their pitcher. Even though they switched him out around the end, but from the first to the sixth inning, he was a monster. Who would you say your player of the game was?
I gotta say, from what it sounds like, probably the Pirates defense, all the
Yeah.
defense.
Oh yeah, I would, and that would be my second highlight for them too. Just the defense as a whole. It wasn't just one player. Their whole, they were hustling, running, sliding. Now it was one person on the Dodgers defense that played the effort in both offense and defense, but you need more than one to make it work for sure. Um, yeah, you guys, y'all let us know how y'all feel about that. And just to end us off, man. Um, can the Dodgers change their situation for the better for the rest of the season?
That's a good question. I think if they miss the playoffs, then the players that they sign, the big names, are big disappointments at this point. And I'm not saying that it's those individual players' faults, but it's kind of more so on the team for paying them that money and making kind of the big deal out of it. And, you were wondering how they're going to perform. And
Right. And we think if we just think about the whole Ohtani situation and his agency stealing money and just all of those things, all of those drama things that we covered, do you feel like those things kind of played a part too?
of course, I think they did for sure. And it was maybe a distraction for the other players there. I mean,
Yeah.
those kind of contracts. So
It is. And I guess a lot of people expecting like, well, we gave him all his money and he can hit, James. I'm not gonna lie, Ohtani can definitely hit. He got a couple zone outs, but we need to see more from him. Not just him though, it needs to be a team effort. So we can't just expect him to have it all together. They can, but like I said, they have to improve their hustle on defense. And just find a method to work together, and be more effective in the beginning of the game. Because I feel like the beginning of the game kind of sets the tone for the rest of the game. If you're dominant early, you can kind of work it how you want to within the 7th, 8th inning, 9th inning. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I would have to say for that, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about the LA Dodgers. Can they, dodge and get a win and turn this situation around? But I have a little faith. I'm not just gonna give up on them yet. So y'all let us know in the comments how y'all feel about it. But I'm gonna pass it over to my co-host James. What else we got, man?
J&J Sports coming to y'all with more in 2024.